not comfortable.
It's like you are who you are at that point.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't love yourself yet?
I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Some people, I don't know why it's been coming up on my, I guess because I've been talking about it lately, but I'm more than sure it has something to do with it. But I've been seeing it on my Explore page, and I'm like, some of these bitches needed to be saved. Some of their bodies was looking real linebacker-ish, where they didn't have no chance. You know what I mean? Like, there's not enough gym.
Oh, you're supposed to laugh at that.
There's not enough gym to make.
They got their daddy jeans, man.
Oh, for sure. Like bad.
Yeah.
Like,
It's on
you your daddy's son, A.
Yeah,
We good? Are we
yeah,
recording?
We good.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, some of them it was like, yeah, you was probably right to get this BBL, because there was no other way you was gonna get saved like that. Like, nobody was looking for you for real. Nobody is checking for you with this body.
The wide back is
Like what? Like, you know how like TD Jakes looks?
yeah,
like
you play football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like women. Like, I mean, listen.
I'm gonna let you say it.
Love your body. I'm just saying.
I don't supposed to say
all
that.
I'm saying is.
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
All I'm saying is, some of them when they got the BBL, I was like, yeah. I mean, that's understandable. I could totally understand why you did that.
I got you. I feel you 100%.
I mean, I think you should just love your body anyway.
Yeah.
We were all. I don't think God didn't make, everybody curvy for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. And what the crazy part about it though, for real, is the majority of the dudes who I can't say, because like if you say that, then the women who get it say I got it from me, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna argue that point. I'm just gonna let you have.
I'm not gonna argue that point either, because I do believe some women just feel like
they wanna.
That's fine. I think that's fair.
I get that.
But I also believe, like, if it wasn't for the societal pressures of having to look that way, you wouldn't even be concerned about looking that way. You know what's crazy? I was watching some old, like, 90s videos, like, early 2000s. I was like, I really miss videos, like, video vixens, like, looking, I mean, mind you, they were all slim. But like,
they weren't like this.
But they weren't like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even the curvier ones were like decently curvy. You know, it wasn't exaggerated curviness, and like everybody didn't look the same. You know what I mean? Even down to the hair. Like everybody's hair was different. Like you had some bitches in braids. I mean, I say bitches respectfully, but like, you know what I mean? Like you had women in braids. You had some natural hair. Well, not natural, but like a perm.
No, I feel you. It was just a variety. Everybody looked different.
They looked like themselves.
Yeah.
There was nobody you could be like, oh, from her body, from the back, it looked like, who are these? Like, I hate when they do on the shade room, like, whose body is this? And you're like, they literally all look the same, so you gotta guess, like, which BBL this is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, which BBL this is.
No, it's weird to me, man. I don't understand it, and I've come to realize that it ain't for my understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it is what it is. But I definitely don't get it, because
if I ever had surgery, I would only do like a breast lift.
A lift? You say a lift?
A lift. I mean, over time, naturally, you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like that's reasonable.
Gravity, you know what I'm saying? Div in the building. Y'all, come on over and sit down.
Come to the show.
No, the mics are hot.
Come to the show.
Come on over and sit down.
I know I'm about to do the most work. I can use the bathroom.
Go.
This is Sean.
What's up?
Hey, Sean.
Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Sean. You look like you.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, you look like you do some fire ass shit.
That's your mic.
You just look like you look like you cut a good record.
Go ahead. You go.
Oh, say the mic.
Yeah, that mic. Yeah, it should be. Is it hot? That mic hot? Yeah. I should see. But yeah, I feel right now we were talking about BBLs, man. So you ain't missed too much.
Yeah, we were jumping in on
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
on old 90s video vixens and how they all were.
Yeah, that's.
They were good video vixens back then.
Good videos.
Yeah.
Good videos.
Videos.
Too much competition now.
Yeah, but then they all look the fucking same. What's the point? Like, are you really in competition?
Not surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, same.
I don't want to.
It's so easy to tell.
Oh, it is. No, it is.
Yeah.
The belly button always a dead giveaway. I'm serious. If
So
you
hold on, is the belly button like moved to the side? Of
no,
What
it's
is
just it.
It's too
The way
high?
they do it, how they pull the fat from it, I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's. I'll show it to you. I can't really explain it, but it's the belly button is always a dead giveaway for like, oh yeah, she's definitely got a BBL. Yeah,
Yeah, that's real funny.
that belly button.
Y'all didn't think to look at that. Now I'm not gonna be able to help.
Yeah, look at the belly
I'm
button.
looking
I'm
at
telling
belly
you, it's
button.
always a dead giveaway.
The belly button watching, man. It's like,
Belly button. If you ever look like if they ever like have on like a bikini or something, and they got like the little like it's like 3 specific back marks you could look for where they pull
so
the
I don't
fat
get the
from.
research.
I'm serious. You can see it like it's so obvious.
Wow.
It's really bad. That's why I'll be like, yeah. See
Yo.
the belly button, dead giveaway.
oh, is it- oh, cause it doesn't. It
This
doesn't
is-
curve.
No, this
It's
is
just
the original.
It's the
Then this is
dead giveaway every time.
And they might get me.
It say 5'8", 140 pound. What is this? Bow Gobbin? What is that? That's just. But see, this is a skinny BBL. Like
Oh yeah, so there's different types. of
she's
BBL.
doing it the right way.
There's a skinny BBL where like you're not looking to be egregiously thick. You know,
Yeah.
you just kind of like, oh yeah, I can move some of this from here to there,
Yeah.
and it's like good. But like the ones where they like adding all kind of shit, belly button,
It's the belly button.
dead giveaway.
The lack of the abs up front.
Yep,
Oh.
yeah,
Unnecessary.
Okay.
lack of the abs.
Like when
You know what I mean?
like the stomach is extremely flat. Like why? Is
Oh
the
yeah,
stomach
it's
that?
yeah. Like how is that flat?
You
And then
either get a
like
4-pack or a 6-pack.
Right.
There is no like,
No pack.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
It's just like.
but now
oh.
they doing it to where you can like sculpt like ab lines.
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
Like you can like make your abs.
your boy Drake, man. He's the first male with a BBL.
Word? I thought it was
He did
something
not
like-
get. He got BBL for real.
Well, you ain't, yes.
I didn't
I thought they
know
were
that.
just saying
Every
that.
time you get it touched up, you go out to Turks and take the picture. He's standing out there with the chest out.
He got a BBL?
Yes,
That
in real
nigga's
life.
wild.
Listen,
Bro, that is
Pause.
hilarious.
He put it in. He put it in. He put it in his
Yeah.
chest.
No, that's all.
Oh, he put it in his stomach.
So right
Okay.
here,
Joe,
man, you can
I
tell
have
when grown men,
guests
are-
downstairs. Do you
Yeah.
mind grabbing them?
grown men is out here getting BBLs.
That
He's
is
not the
wild.
only one. The one I can tell
What was
because they don't have abs.
who was the other guy? There's another rapper that got a BBL. Like he talked about it like aggressively, like yeah, I mean he did it. I don't give a fuck. Like he went and got abs.
This is real.
Yes.
Fail.
You can literally buy
Yes,
you can buy
yes, you can do
anything.
1,000 crunches a day
I'm
and get a
getting beat,
6-pack in 30 days.
I'm not owning up to it though. I'm not saying.
That's- I'm
I'm not
dying.
saying anything about it.
Facts.
What?
Are you saying if you get a
Oh, what-
BBL, you're not gonna say anything about it?
it?
No, you just wear big clothes for 6 months and then summertime comes. You're like, dang,
Yeah, you
been
really
working.
got. Yeah, you really gotta pop out on some like, oh, I'm laying low to go take care of my mental
Yeah,
health.
oh, lay low.
I'm gonna go take care of me for 6 months.
Boy, that shit healed.
Right.
Oh,
right.
man.
Right. You are. Oh.
That's hilarious. Oh man.
We live.
Yo, no,
yeah.
the mics are hot.
The mics are live.
Yeah, the mics are hot.
Fire.
So we might as well we'll introduce the podcast. But I'll be your host, last name good. And to my right, I got the lovely.
Chiane XO. Hi, Happy New Year.
Happy New
Sorry,
Year.
It's been a
Happy
while
New
since we've
Year.
been back. And
It's
then,
our first one?
yeah.
First one of the year.
First one of the year.
First one of the
We
year.
starting the show off right.
Yeah,
starting
starting
the
the
show
show
off
off right.
And oh wait, I don't think they know where to come in at.
Uh oh.
And then
Oh,
to my right,
Okay,
I have 2 incredible guests here today.
go for it. They can introduce themselves.
I was gonna let them
Go
There you go.
hold it down.
Yeah, typical Div checking in. You already know the vibes. What's up, man? I ain't been here. Like, it was a different setup last time. I was
Yeah,
they
we probably
know
was
where
like
to
had to suffer that way.
But again, I'm typical Div, man. And, you know, I'm happy to bring my bro up in here, man.
The way we do this to your right. Go ahead, to your
To my
right.
To your right,
Yeah,
to your right.
You know, we got the super producer
There
himself.
you go. There you
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
He look
Platinum
like
in this bitch.
There we
You know
go.
what I'm saying? I'm never know. I think that's the coolest shit in the world I
No,
can say.
plaques,
You know what I'm
certified.
saying? My boy, man. Tell me about
Yeah,
yourself.
it's Sean, your SO producer name. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, that's hard.
Absolute,
Me and
absolutely.
Div are going crazy this year, so we're having to
Nice.
talk about it.
Man, well, so look, this is No Buffer podcast, right? And so, we don't do interviews.
Okay.
It's just
I
we
can
don't.
see that. I can
We
see
don't.
that.
Yeah. Y'all
We
know
really just sit here and kick
we
it.
really do culture ratchet shit.
Yeah, we just chop it
come
up.
in
It's
and
culture
kick
and
it.
ratchet. We'll get to all of the other stuff. I know y'all got a lot of stuff y'all want to talk about.
First
Okay,
of all,
I feel you.
I can't even acknowledge, or I can't let you sit here with this fresh ass haircut.
Do you see the
I
sketch?
see it.
Bruh,
That
do
shit was
I?
done with mathematics.
Man,
and
what?
science and
Precision.
sandpaper.
The knowledge it took to do this
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'm like, this motherfucker.
This fresh, you
is
fresh from the
clean.
barbershop today.
Nah, actually, I got it earlier today.
Okay, early today.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, it's
good.
still 24
I
hours.
Hit up the barber and be like, I'm still crispy though.
Yeah, it's
like
kind of
still.
nuts. I usually like to at least like take a shower to make sure it's real.
Yeah.
But my boy Bobby get me right, man. Shout out to Groomsman Barbershop over on Euclid and Little 5 Points, man.
For sure.
Him, King J. You already know King J.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about they cut the best hair in Atlanta over there.
For sure.
They always get me right. It be retarded. I mean, their
Dude,
ancestors.
bro, this shit look like somebody
He
with
said-
a cartoon.
Boy, that was channel Bootsy.
This is incredibly crisp.
They show me love, man. Open up the doors for me on a Monday,
This
man.
shit is
I'm
incredibly
going to see
crisp.
No Buffalo podcast, man.
Oh, I feel loved and respected for real. You got the fresh cut for the caller.
Hey
You
guys.
got Jeff in the building. How y'all
How
doing?
y'all doing? How
Yeah.
y'all doing?
See, we did this for y'all. We did this for y'all.
We did it for y'all.
Yeah.
We got an audience
You
here?
got an audience, bro.
I
Audience
had to
here.
call some friends.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
long,
I
man.
know.
No, man.
It has been. I think the last time you were here, you were starting Cafe Fleet.
Might have been.
Damn.
It was
That
right-
because I came about samples. We had the tea
We
going.
had the tea going.
Man.
Gotta bring that back.
Last time I saw you, you came by one of the pop-ups, the Fleet pop-ups.
Okay, yeah, that was like
You were supposed to come spend Christmas Eve with us.
I was, but I had
What
to
had
see my
happened
grandmother.
was-
Oh, it's all good.
She's in Ackworth, and I was like, look, that drive from Ackworth
Not fun.
back to where y'all was at. I was
Where
like,
we was at.
I was like, that ain't gonna work.
Because you would have left a little sauce.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna make that hour and a half
that work
drive.
is definitely a
But I
state.
told Kia too. Thanks for thinking of me.
Always.
That was lovely. That was lovely.
That was good vibe, good vibe.
So
So we
just pulls up to the studio and he brings me K-cups every time.
You know what I'm saying?
He just sucks it up.
That's hard.
all right, check this out. I have a bottle of wine from Div that I have not opened yet.
Word.
It's just at the crib. I was
Oh,
like,
I
you know
killed
what?
that
I'm
shit.
gonna
Aging that joint.
let it age out. You know
I
what I'm
killed
saying?
it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave it at the time. I gave it to we're doing a Secret Santa, and I gave
Okay.
it to like my sister-in-law, and she was like, yeah, I like this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so we killed that. It was
Okay.
great
We were
though.
drinking that at the house show, like years back, I think.
Oh, yeah.
2018 maybe?
Yeah, that was when I first started roasting coffee just like for kicks and giggles, and I had wine and we cracked it open. Kia was bartending and serving. Neat
Was
Treat.
Was
Neat
that
Treat
at
really started.
Georgia Tech? Like over
In the
Georgia Tech?
backyard
In the
of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that was
the
dope.
first time we actually did a show.
First time we performed together.
Yeah.
Okay.
first and
Yeah,
everything.
no, I remember that. That was good vibes, man. Good vibes. Like that whole experience was a good thing.
Yo, niggas is always late.
Well, you had some more people
I
coming?
told these niggas 7.
Well, you know, it happens.
7.
You know, life be life.
They
7.
do.
Life be life. People
They do,
pull
man.
up. But so Chiane, I was on your side of town.
You on the south side?
I was like south side.
Riverdale?
No, I was past all that because the traffic was crazy
You
coming
was in
back up.
McDonough?
No, I was past all of that. Like so,
Jones
God damn, where was you at?
I was in Lovejoy.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you was by like Hampton and shit.
Yeah. I thought I was going to Coca-Cola Motor Speedway.
Oh, facts.
The traffic was so bad on 75. It was just like when
It's
people were
always
coming
been
back
bad, really.
from vacation or whatever.
They just need one more freeway.
No, they don't. That's
They
the
need-
problem.
I don't know why it's always right there.
They need what needs to happen
Mm-hmm.
is we need to expand public transportation.
Oh, this is 1,000%.
That's what.
So
What
you like
we-
a southeast,
Yeah.
northeast
What
line?
we like to do is add another lane, and that
Ah.
just put more people on the road. You know what I mean? But if you,
It doesn't solve anything.
It don't-
Just occupy everybody who moves to it.
yeah, it's just like okay, extend the train,
Respect.
or you know like how in New York they have a fast train that go to a station. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't mind mobbing real quick and taking a walk once you get off.
No, it's just you know you got trains coming from Jersey, so we can have a train coming from McDonough. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean,
That's so long, man.
That take you
Train.
straight into the
Just
city.
take you
son,
straight
that
to the city.
Nah.
Because right now we got the express bus that take you straight into the city, but that's still more.
That's a cop one, the one that goes.
They got all.
No,
the
cop one is
Cobb
is some other shit. Yeah, it's like
Cobb
CC.
Link.
I think it's crazy they don't have like a rail line going to the back from Smyrna.
I do think that
You
is
would think
like
right at stop, like go. Nah, they don't.
They ain't trying to have
They don't want to have anybody going up there.
No.
They don't want Nick.
No, that's true.
Fucking up
You know what I mean?
No, I think that's what it
easy.
is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's definitely a access type thing, right?
Yeah.
Where just trying to limit the access, but yeah, man, it would make such a world of a difference if that's just me getting on my grown man because I don't, traffic's just stupid.
It's like if you pay taxes, bro.
I definitely pay taxes.
You
Pay taxes.
You deserve to get some reliable, realistic transportation.
I think that's
publicly.
good.
Yeah, that's right. But I was down there like I was.
Free? You said free? Oh,
Relative cost effective.
cost
yeah.
effective.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Yeah.
That's better.
Free, that's a whole different.
Still American.
Right.
Why pay
Yeah,
rent when you could live on the train? You know what I mean? That's what you would get.
That's what you would get.
Yeah.
You
Bring
get
up a
that
good point.
immediately.
Bring up a good point.
Speaking of rent, fuck that. That shit is ridiculously high.
Oh yeah, rent ain't no joke.
Like I was looking at a fucking studio for like $16.48 for a
Where?
studio
48.
down the
In the
street.
governor's house?
Right.
In the government.
Down the street, like like right here, across the street from Nomas. Like
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's aggressive.
that man
You just
said
find real estate.
$16.48.
Some shady business.
A studio where it was like 700 square feet, maybe.
Crack. I'm selling crack. Fuck out of here. That shit is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Remember my first studio?
hot.
That
Yes.
was like 500 square feet in Buckhead.
Yes. Hell
That's
of
I
a
think
good
I was paying like a promo rate, like 1,200 at the time.
Man,
But
I
they just
remember.
continue to
That's
go.
probably over 2,000.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Bro, they probably
that's
close to
what-
2,500 easily
Uh,
now.
Sign this deal by the end of the day, we'll get you 1,200 locked
Right.
in.
Yeah, they love that.
24
My
months.
first
Buck
apartment,
can do that a lot.
Yeah.
Buck
the
can do
2-bedroom I
Yeah.
had was $750, and it was 1,051 square feet. You will never see that shit
Yeah.
again.
Man.
I was off of South Harrison and Redan.
Dude.
Remember when I was when y'all stayed on the east side? Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
oh, you stayed down
we
the
had a
street.
sweet deal like that too for a minute.
My first.
Come with a lot of.
Oh, 1,000%.
Come with a lot.
They got some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah.
however, you're never gonna see these prices again. Like,
Oh no.
you
Those
can
prices are.
bet your
low,
bottom
though.
fucking dollar you
Yeah.
spending at least
Me and
14.
my homeboys had a townhome off of Westlake Ave, $600 a month, 3 bedrooms, 2 stories. It's just safe to say they were shocked by the next door neighbor who apparently had been squatting on the place. They're alive, they're cool, so we
Yeah.
laugh at them about it.
Yeah.
But that's just the type of time it was on.
Yeah, man.
If you want good real estate in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's
If you
bad.
want some affordable living, yeah, you
What's
can
gonna
be
be
outside.
affordable, all right?
Yeah,
Facts.
no, it's crazy. We're getting up into those prices where you gotta have a roommate.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Oh
gotta have a
yeah.
roommate here. It's,
Like niggas is in relationships.
yeah, you want to be by yourself.
Am I lucky enough to
Yeah.
split this
Yo,
freaking
one of the mics.
They have some conversations.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you're here all the
Yes.
time anyway.
Right.
Just give him
Right.
mine.
I mean,
we save so much money
facts.
pregnant.
I mean, you already right.
One of the mics isn't.
I still send the
I'm
wife.
I see where you get here.
For real, just to see
Hey,
what
okay,
she
cool,
was
You
saying.
gotta pay her back. You gotta
Yeah.
contribute.
That's gangster. That's gangster. I can
You
see
send
you really
somebody
saying
a request.
I send her the remind if she doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't play it on time.
Hey, it's the second.
Yeah.
Man, no, that's
What the hell are y'all up to?
You know, we got
What are you up to nowadays? Well, what are y'all up to collectively?
uh-oh.
We've been working hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So I met Sean, like I said, we did the Neat 3 album release party, and you know he played guitar in the band.
Oh, was that at the backyard?
Yeah, it was
That
crazy.
shit
Yes.
was
That
hard.
was an epic
Yeah,
moment.
that
we
was
had
great.
like the 12-piece bands going.
Yeah,
That shit was
yeah,
tough.
So much fun.
yeah.
Did you go that night?
I was there.
Mhm.
I was
was
right
right
near
for
you.
him.
Everybody got super close to us.
Yeah, that was dope. I
Yeah.
remember that. That was really. You know what happened the next day? I don't even think I told y'all that. I went to work because it was on a Saturday, right?
He was giving whiskey straight.
I went to work. When I tell you I went to work, at the time I was working
Evan Williams.
in property management, and I had to like go to people's houses to do these fucking inspections. So I'm like 7:30 booking, like killing shit. Like it's noon. I'm like, I'm done for the day. And I look at my fucking phone. That shit said Sunday. I went to work for 4 fucking hours.
On a Sunday
On
that
Sunday.
you were not supposed to be there for.
Because I thought it was Monday. Because that's how drunk I was.
That's a fire. That shit was. Yo, it was
That's
outside.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of lights from Home Depot and strung them up and took them bitches back the next day.
Oh, damn.
You rented them. That's what you did.
But since then, me and Shawn been throwing records back and forth for just a while, man.
At least 3 years.
Yeah, like since like right before COVID, right after Neat 4 dropped, I think it was. We just kept throwing records back and forth and working them, trying to be as patient as possible with them. And I think we finally came to a point to where like I think people can hear these motherfuckers. I got some slaps in there.
It's time.
Yeah,
It's time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro's been doing his thing. Probably.
We've seen the progression from each other.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Like,
Love.
I would just be a guitarist like 5 years ago, not really doing a little bit of production. I'm in a
Right.
band with one of my homies, but yeah, really getting to touch on like every kind of genre there is. Like, he'll send me, song references. You've been sending a lot of references by day.
Yeah, those are my guys.
I like that.
Guys.
I like that a
They're
lot.
like the
Yeah.
best, man.
Super
They
dope.
get out that fucking label deal.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I know,
we've just been
I
building
know.
the sound,
Yeah.
just staying on the grind, being humble, and it's finally time for people to hear what we're doing.
Dope. That's dope.
So when is this happening?
Well, so we dropped the first single to what is tentatively a project down the line, August 2021, to be real. And kind of been working that joint off and on like since then.
That's the joint. Oh, that's the joint with the pool party, right?
Yeah, the Maybe I'm Wrong record. So Maybe I'm
Yeah.
Wrong is pretty much out everywhere you can find music, and it's just been doing really well here, overseas, and we just been trying to amass as much energy as we can to it.
Damn, you got overseas fans? You cool as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I got more over there than I do here. though,
Word.
surprisingly.
That's
There's
crazy.
like people in Japan and Russia.
Yeah. So
Overseas fans?
You got them, Chiane.
Word. You speaking that into existence.
That's the beauty of streaming services these days.
That is very true. Yeah.
Because they're serving you up if you have like a good like save rate or
Right.
follower ratio or whatever it is.
It's hard.
They're just gonna they're gonna serve you to different markets, which we'll always take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting paid a fraction of a cent per stream, but we'll take the
Hey man,
listenership.
streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a stream?
Yeah, what is a stream?
What's the cost of a stream?
No, it's more so about this sounds very much like a janky promoter, but it's all about the exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it really is that.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like the fact
Finding that fan base.
yeah, 'cause if
Facts.
you're worried about what's
Niche.
coming from a stream,
Yeah.
you know that's
You
different.
definitely give me
Yeah, but if I can quantify and say like, oh, I have these 1,000 people that listen to my music all day in Japan, then guess what? I can go to Japan and do shows and make money, like real money. So that's
trying to
that's
go
always
to
the
Japan
thing.
for some shows.
I got inspired because I just ran my diagnostics one time, and Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. There was 34 people every month listening to my music, like 34 different people
In Australia?
in Brisbane, Australia.
Oh, this part specifically.
Specifically,
That's
Brisbane,
One city, yeah.
Queensland,
Queensland,
yeah.
Australia.
Wow.
How is this group of 34 people in this specific area listening to my music? I don't know what happened, what ignited that, because that tells me all I gotta do is go to Brisbane.
Go to somebody else's backyard. Go to
And
Home
do-
Depot.
You know what I'm
Get some
saying?
lights.
You need to
Bring
tell
the
me
wine.
if 34 different people are listening to the music and they all bring one person, that's a 75 person
Yep.
draw. If I get on the ticket with somebody that has a 100 to 150 draw, we sell out a 300 capacity venue. We doing everything we supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's
That
tough.
means next time I come, I don't have to have
They
to
do
know
shit,
they
yeah,
car. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So. when I-
And the kicker is now you're doing shows overseas, and now you're exposed to an overseas market. Because
Mhm.
yo, why is he in Australia? well, we should probably have him
here
in
since
Spain.
yeah.
Them 34
Right.
people
You know
in
what I mean?
Australia like it.
Yeah.
Somebody over here got them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, if you're
Yeah.
going all the way to Australia to do a show, like that means
It's as
there's
far
room
as
for
you can
you.
go.
People are gonna start
Yeah.
listening.
Europe is open, wide open for you if you're all the way in Australia.
Wide the fuck open.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
definitely.
And as soon as you go viral over there, you know, America loves picking that up. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's been here the whole.
He's been here the whole time. We've been loved him.
Right. Oh yeah, you know they're gonna pull that one.
I heard a stat that's like America as like music listeners, we make up like majority of the market worldwide.
wow.
Like,
Mhm.
the people that are actually like making new trends in
Mhm.
music, a lot of times are coming from Europe or somewhere overseas,
Mhm.
and then we're picking
I
up
can
on
see
it.
it.
Like the drill wave,
Ah,
Yeah.
I get what
Oh,
you're
and
saying.
that
that
comes to
makes
New
a lot of
York, that
sense,
started
yeah.
in the UK.
So
Facts.
we're not inventing the cool. We're just making it cool.
We're trying to invent something new.
Yeah. No, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like as Americans.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like you hear
yeah.
something
I mean-
that's lit, it was like, oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's just appropriate it and do it
Doesn't
ourselves.
that
Basically-
sound
And now it's
very
lit.
American? Very on brand for how the fuck they
Drill shit
started.
going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was like a whole subgenre of music. Like somebody was
No,
like
that kills
drill,
in the UK.
R&B and
like,
shit, and I was
yeah.
like, when the fuck?
That's
did
their,
this
like,
become
Drill
a
and
subgenre?
grime, all of that. Like
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I fuck with it though. I
Yeah.
haven't heard a bad drill record.
I just
yet.
can't get with the accent, though. I'm sorry.
I'll never believe
Like
him.
with the
Niggas
UK,
that rap
bro,
in UK,
I
I never
can't-
believe
I
them.
can't-
I don't believe you.
And it's these two older dudes.
said,
I forgot what their name
I don't
was.
believe
Them
you.
old cats be
They
going
kill
crazy.
it. They kill it. But
Listen.
like, I just have I don't know.
After you
Yeah.
listen to it for a while, it don't sound as crazy. This coming from, I'm from Southern California.
Right.
I didn't understand nothing y'all niggas was saying when I came out here.
Yeah, but it still sounded believable.
I was like, what is happening?
But it
All of a
sounded
sudden,
believable.
It stopped sounding like more.
Right.
Basically, what I'm saying is,
Uh,
if you want to put in, you know what I mean, it started to make sense after a while.
But it sounded believable. I ain't never heard a UK rapper and was like, he killed somebody.
You want to know why I believe it's believable? It's because the whole UK culture, especially when it comes down to their version of hip hop, it isn't saturated with personas yet. You know what I mean? Whereas in here, you have like, you either gonna be like Tupac, you're gonna be like Snoop, you're gonna be like
That's
this
what you're
person. You
saying.
have categories you fall into.
That
The
makes
first
sense.
thing somebody gonna tell you is, oh, it's kind of like Kanye, kind of like this, kind of like Drake,
That
kind of
makes
like
sense.
Cole.
Yeah.
Whereas in UK, they really still talking about the essence of like, oh man, I woke up, it was a stormy night, and I focused on my. So if I sat down here and did that to tell you about a record I did, that looked at me like a cheese ball. Whereas over there, like it's still like in a purest form, and it's kind of hard not to fall in love with it. And I think the most gangster shit in the world is walking up to somebody and them stabbing each other still, because they ain't shooting nobody.
Oh, no, they ain't
out there.
shooting nobody.
Yeah,
over there.
That's
yeah.
gangster. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, that's
saying?
hard.
Yeah, there are no guns.
You know the effort it takes to
Like
stab
this.
somebody?
They dress
Yeah.
like us
Yeah.
walking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
just
Yeah.
And we
stab
long
somebody?
for you, fam.
Yeah.
It's crazy out there, man. I don't know, man. I love it. I love it.
But they can say basic lyrics, and I think the accent kind of lends itself to it, like coming with some type of attitude, you know?
Big Stormzy,
Yeah.
Dave.
Oh, that's the only
best
person I
lyricist.
have heard of.
Big Stormzy.
I don't know. the
Central
music
C's
for
coming
sure.
up.
Who?
Who?
Central C, his name is.
Oh.
I don't think I know him.
Yeah.
Unfamiliar.
He's kinda
Got me
crazy.
out this one.
Yeah. I'm unfamiliar. I was like, who?
None of these people.
Huh?
That's all I want to
Bottom
know.
line, overseas is a big world.
Oh yeah. Oh
It's a
no
lot
no.
going
no.
on.
Hey,
It's a lot going on overseas.
hey, I'm gonna
man.
tell you like this. I'd rather be over there doing shows than being over here doing shows any day of the week.
Really?
Yeah,
Think
100.
about what it is, man.
Like, I mean, because I'm talking about for a person like me, right? I'm a
Mm.
person like me that likes my peace.
Mm.
So the fame don't excite me.
Oh yeah.
But I
get
can
what
go
you're
over
saying.
there
And be
yeah, I can be the man over there and come
Right.
over here and be like, who are you?
right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cause I can be at home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that level of, like we talked about Drake with the BBL earlier.
Mhm.
That's funny.
Really
sense.
fucking funny.
But
That's very on brand for Drake though.
yeah, it is. It is.
It is.
But
Did you see that clip?
Nigga's a
message?
bad
Don't
bitch,
talk to
man.
me.
oh yeah, don't talk to me. But
Drake is a baddie out
you know, you got to think about the
He's
level,
literally a character.
the level that it takes to be that type of person, day in and day out.
To go get
Bro,
the BBL.
that is no.
It's not for everybody.
That's exhausting, bro.
It's not
Just
for
thinking
everybody.
like that's a full-time job to be that person.
Maintaining that.
Yeah, to
publicly.
maintain
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
It's a full-time job. You
That's
got to really be
exhausting.
ready for something like that.
Be an embellishment.
It's
every
still-
day.
And Drake has a BBL. It's funny.
That's sick.
Wow.
That's a nasty nigga.
Bro, there's so much more that you can be doing, but we
Nasty.
still have to get on.
Actually, no, he ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
He done
You
done
got
it
too much
all.
time.
Yeah.
You got too much time.
Yeah, he
So
spent
rich
like
and
$2
bored.
million on steak every night.
That's crazy. No, bored you gotta to go get a BBL.
Yeah, to go through with it.
Yeah.
Like I can understand the planning part.
And
Like,
he took
let
the
me see
summer
what's
off
going
of
on.
that.
Chilling that
Like,
car
he really
home
was like, I'm
with
good.
the surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
How you
bit
doing?
fine.
And the surgeon making it sound like it's just an over-the-counter operation.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, I mean, let's go. Wake up in the morning, take some shots.
And
How
then,
y'all doing?
and then he gonna speak patois the next day.
He's the coolest man on earth. He's a nasty.
He is a nasty individual, man. He is sick.
Leave the boy alone, man. Big ops.
Hey,
Big
boy.
ops.
Somebody said Drake
Man's
is really a character. He's really acting out his character. As Drake.
No, I really believe that
That's
though.
true.
Like
A
I
thousand
really
percent.
believe that 100%. That it's just
Can you call it a character if he devoted to it?
no, it's reality.
It's
now.
him. That's what I'm saying. Like, you
Reality.
imagine, like, and then I mean, slick back hair.
Yeah.
At the crap stadium.
Is his middle name Drake? Where
Dropping
the
one
fuck
of
did he
them
get Drake from?
His middle name
albums.
is Drake.
Oh, okay,
Crazy.
okay.
Aubrey Drake.
Oh, that okay. All right, there we go. I was like, I know his name is Aubrey Graham, but fuck he get Drake.
Yeah, his middle name. I mean, but with all that being said, dude has. I don't think we're gonna see another artist like that.
Nah.
Oh, 1,000%.
I don't
That's
think
just
we need one.
that's a.
We don't need.
We don't
one.
we
so
don't need
versatile.
one.
Anything
Yeah,
else
but
would be a
it's,
parody.
yeah, I 100%
That's pretty
agree.
accurate.
And you got to think he haven't even really tapped into the acting yet, and that's where you got to start. So it's.
I don't think he's gonna go back.
Yeah, I don't think so
His best
either.
music.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
don't think his
either.
best stuff has happened yet.
I truthfully believe that he's in a position now that he's doing what he knows what
What
works.
would Drake's best work even be like though at this point?
It's gonna be conversation. Straight up. Just conversation. No drugs.
We hit the Baba, and then we go into the Cinco.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
Then we hit the
it.
B-blows.
Yeah.
What?
If you know, you know.
If you know, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
You know?
I'm digging that her loss though. It's a good record.
There you go.
Yeah, I like her loss. I was shockingly surprised their combination working so well together.
Yeah.
Like, even though I
was
know we had
very-
a
I was
sample
little thrown off
size
at
before.
First. Yeah.
I was just shocked to see that it worked well over a whole album. I didn't think
Yeah.
that was. I thought I would get tired of listening to that over a whole album, but it worked out. It worked out.
Speaking of whole albums, somebody threw on Tory Lanez the other day, and I wanted to kill myself.
Somebody threw it on where?
Yes,
No.
like in its entirety, and I was like, I don't think I want to hear this ever.
Wait.
Where,
Do it.
where
I'm just
is it?
saying, protect black women and believe black women, but we can't sit here and act like this boy Tory is not.
I'm not saying he's not fire,
That
but I don't
motherfucker
want to
do
hear.
not make bad songs.
I don't want
ever.
to hear an entire album of Tory Lanez.
I'm gonna let you have that.
I think he's a
Again,
great
protect
artist.
black
Yeah.
women. Hashtag
I think,
feminist,
but he
like,
gotta,
listen,
he has to be
that
mixed. He
shit's
has
hard.
to be.
That's-
He's one of the artists I would throw on a playlist. Like I couldn't just hear an
Oh, you
album.
saying the whole album?
Yeah, like.
But do you listen to a whole album of anybody now?
I still
yeah.
do.
I
Yeah,
do too.
Yeah,
but
for
I'm
sure.
asking a question.
I
But
always
I don't listen to. No, I'm about to lie. I do listen to artists that I like. I'll give them a
Yeah.
chance with a whole album. But if it's a casual, you'll get that one, and then
Yeah, like Tory Lanez could get a 1, and then like I'm throwing something else on, and then I can go back to another. He's good. I just don't want to hear a whole album from him, like back to back.
That's fair.
Songs like back to back. It's kind of like
Sometimes it could get a little aggressive.
yeah,
And sometimes you can tell who he was listening to when he went to the studio. that
right,
day.
right.
Which is kind of
Yeah.
cool though. Which is
Yeah.
kind of funny because he gonna drop somebody line in that he was listening to in the car on the way there. I was like, plain Jay, just out the gate.
Yeah,
I see who you was channeling. That's
Right,
cool, but it's
right.
fire. You know,
yeah. That's I just can't do a whole album.
it's a wild boy.
Very.
I just need to know what really happened.
I mean, I was about to go there,
I
right?
want to know, Sean. I want to know what you think happened tonight.
I mean, I didn't follow it too
There we
closely,
go.
but
That's
when-
it. He is media trained. You hear that?
Yeah.
No, for real. and then when the court case started to get coverage, I would just follow it on Instagram. You know?
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was going in his Favor.
Right.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that
But then
audio
the third
fucked them up.
Gotta
Yeah.
get off the blogs.
I heard a lot of that audio fucked them up bad. It was not looking good after that.
Bad.
Yeah.
I think we just thought. I think he said he didn't shoot her, and so we was believing him on that he was not trying to shoot her. The charges was, did you shoot the gun? Was there negligence, and did you have an illegal firearm?
Right.
Which he did.
We knew that was. I mean, if that was the charges, why are we even doing all this hoopla and this little press run?
Right.
Because his defense team tried to get smart as opposed to just like that should have been a defense from the jump.
It took the plea.
It was like
Out the gate before
Like,
you started
I
wearing
shot-
them suits
yeah.
untailored.
I shot.
Come on, man, bro, you gotta go get your pants in. Like, bro,
You
you're
faded
like
away.
5'1", bro. You can't be out here
With these
this
big
nigga had
ass.
his bodyguard. It had the damn ACG.
That boy
boots, so
got.
it
That
looked
boy got.
crazy.
That boy had on Zoot suits to try.
He stopped with it though, right? Fresh off the shelf,
You
bro.
know, but was making a post like he was killing it.
Oh, yeah,
Just
for
front
sure.
second, bruh,
He took
safety
off.
pin or something, bro.
Go get him.
You know, your grandmother used to have
Oh,
safety pins on with your pants in it. Grow into
Hey,
it.
safety
It
pin
was
your
just me.
safety pin in your suit is absolutely
That's crazy. I
disgusting.
had to go for a wedding, man. I forgot to get him tailored.
Yeah, that's
Just
that's
move
funny.
it.
But a man of his stature should definitely have his shit tailored. He had more than enough time to prepare
No, you got
to get his shit tailored.
Especially in that case. And
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
You got to bring
like
your best
2 years
representative.
to
Your
get his
best
shit.
representative forward.
I can't wait for everybody to tell the truth.
Well, that's the thing though, because like because we weren't there, so we don't know. That's the one thing.
Everybody
Like,
lying.
But everybody lying. Like, and that's facts.
That's
Like,
what
I can
makes it a
sense
great
that
story.
everybody's lying. Something, and maybe everybody was lying because they felt like if we all lie,
Can't
everybody
nobody
go
get in
home.
trouble, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think in this scenario, you know, you got the internet, and of course public opinion, and that's what really changed the dynamics of that case.
Yeah.
Because there's no doubt that everybody lying. Like it's
Yeah.
just something else went down, and you know we all had a story, and then the stories all changed, and then it's just like, all right, what's going on?
Now we're gonna argue semantics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
basically.
But do you think he's going to jail for a long time? That's the real question.
No, ain't nobody gonna do two decades.
No, oh no, I definitely don't think
He's
he's
gonna
going to.
appeal out. He's gonna get deported. He's gonna pay a bunch of money.
Probably
and
won't be
then
able to
we're gonna
come
get
over
Chicks
here for
Tapes
like
5 by 2020,
yeah.
2025.
He's gonna be in Turks and Caicos with
What?
Drizzy.
Yeah.
No shade.
Definitely
Yeah.
think he's
And then he'll be able to tell what happened after it's all said and done. I just don't see them giving that man 20 years. But
I
if
don't
he
see-
did,
I-
if he did though, I would like to hope that the universe gonna do what it's got to do. Because
for
it's
him
just-
to not serve the 20.
no,
No.
I mean,
Oh,
you did
got
what
you.
you did, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should.
yeah.
You should, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. What are you doing standing there shooting a gun in the middle of Calabasas?
Bro, it makes no
See you,
sense.
nigga. What's happening?
It makes no sense, dog. Like the fact that he still shot the gun, whether he was shooting at her, whatever that's
More importantly, it was like 5 shots. Did y'all hear the audio from the neighbors? Like ring door?
that's wild.
It was like 5 shots. It wasn't like a one-time pop.
Fam,
was
there-
like
there was some
5
hard-
rounds
there
that
was
went
no-
on.
That was not liquor. That was more than liquor.
That was coke for sure.
That was that was something else mixed with
That
liquor.
was coke for sure.
That was something else mixed with liquor, guaranteed.
It was telling though that the bodyguard and them were saying, man, they do this shit all the time. That's
Coke.
crazy. That y'all
That's-
just be on, not the coke. I mean, like y'all be getting turned up and wilding like that
That's what
on
I'm
the regular.
saying. It was coke for sure.
Yeah, that's too much, bro.
Them niggas was doing coke.
That's too much. Like you gotta figure out a different plan in life, bro. Like, but you know,
Why are you partying like that?
these artists get so big, and then they graduate to a world that's like not.
Yeah,
normal.
somebody else said that.
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
day. It
that's
was like
real.
And
they,
they get
live
lost
a
in the
completely
sauce.
different like lifestyle that
Yeah.
you would never
Almost
know
an
about.
initiation.
Yeah.
You at the Jenner house. You in the pool. They said this nigga was in his drawers.
in his drawers, bro.
What was about to happen?
Just on a casual though, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like we was chilling.
Wait, I didn't even hear that.
Enough to be able
What?
to go outside just like in the briefs.
like he was about to go
What's
swimming in the
happening?
drawers, bro. Like
That's sick. Why you at somebody's house in briefs?
Like, wear a pair of gym shorts.
Yeah, like
There was no
he
need.
wasn't the only one in his briefs.
couldn't nobody DoorDash that shit?
Nah, he was following
Like
the suit and the
Walgreens
trend
is
that
on
was going on inside
yeah,
the party.
That's
The
wild.
party was a wild party,
You
is
know.
what it really boiled down to, and then
This was
you know.
the afties.
it is ultimately we're looking at a scenario where we were partying, and then we had some jealous energy from both sides, like. And he was probably being who he thought he was, just like.
And he was probably
He
being
thought
reckless.
he thought he was him.
No, I'm not gonna take it off of him. He was being arrogant,
Yeah.
reckless.
He-
You know, so
Yeah.
like, hey, I can
Talking
see Tory like both of
crazy.
y'all can go. I'm chilling. Both of y'all can leave. I'm in my drawers right now. Like,
I'm at Kylie Jenner's
Yeah, I'm
house
saying.
in my drawers. Fuck you. I'm staying here.
upstairs here. That is wild though. The thing, like you said, like shooting in Calabasas, bro, and you're not regular.
It's a gated community.
Like, you're not
What are y'all niggas
you're not
doing?
regular though, dude. It's not like it could be different if it was a casual, like one of your homeboys just happened to be there and he's shooting. You're you. In Calabasas, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Like, my homeboys done some dumb stuff, like shot a gun in the air, ha ha ha. But no, bro, you gonna get found. Everybody got a ring camera.
Everybody got a ring camera.
Oh,
multiple.
yeah, multiple. That's why when I heard it, I was like, how didn't anybody call the police after this shit? Like, it was like at least 5 to 6.
Because everybody saw what really
shit.
happened.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
I was saying that's how you
These
know
niggas out
something
the
else was
neighborhood.
going on.
Right.
It was something else going on. And it might have been a scenario where it was like, man, we don't want to implicate.
Kylie.
There you go. I'm just saying, without saying, you got to think.
Because I don't think it was just Kelsey, Megan, Tory, and Kylie at the party. There's about 6 other people that was there too that shall not be named.
And there
This
you
was
go.
a party. This was the afties.
That's what and I'm saying. And
Powers that be.
there you go. Now there was somebody there that didn't. You show up and be like, oh, what up? Yeah, make sure this NDA goes before
you don't need
get
that
too
phone
happy.
no more.
Yeah. It had to be a scenario
that
like
shit up.
that. There's somebody of importance who was there who was like, my name can't be mentioned.
And this nigga was doing coke. I
Well,
was
let's
saying
get it.
all
Let's
that.
let's keep it a buck. Coke is always present in
Oh, 1,000%.
in LA. That's just
I'm gonna be honest with you. You'd be surprised how many places you go everywhere. There's cocaine around you everywhere.
all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
fucking what's
Jack's?
the spot? Oh, Jack's for
Jack's
sure.
always.
There's
Coke.
No,
not even
what's the other
discretion at
spot?
Jack's.
Yeah.
No, what's the other spot? Right across from fuck. On Monroe and Piedmont, with the upstairs joint.
You talking about
No, exactly what
the
I'm talking
old
about.
MJQ?
Drunken Unicorn.
That's still there?
Not Drunken Unicorn. Oh, it's
Oh, Claremont Lounge.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, that's definitely coke.
Definitely.
Yeah. No,
L
no,
Bar.
no.
You
Not
talking about
L Bar.
Smith's?
Smith's Old Bar.
Smith's Old Bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coke
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, well,
They were doing coke at grocery.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Oh,
That
like
adds up.
I've seen it, and I was like, damn, you DJing?
Damn. All right.
Cool.
So yeah, dropping this Friday. Me and my boy Sean got this record called Safe Space.
Safe space. But it's a safe space.
Safe Space, man, it's crazy. Like we was touching on with production, man, this dude has been capable of just throwing out all kinds of wild stuff. We did a house pop EDM record, and the follow-up to it is essentially a little more hip-hop trap-esque, you know, I could
Agree.
say.
Yeah.
And pretty straightforward. And we're really excited to finally get some music out. Shake off the dad vibes, you know what I'm saying?
I said the dad
Definitely.
vibes.
And
Y'all-
unlike a
y'all are killing
maybe
it,
a
by the
Tory album, we're given multiple genres in one project.
Talk your shit, man.
You know?
I can dig that.
Yo,
So it
Tory-
doesn't get sour. You know,
Yeah,
every
it
track
can't-
is
yeah, don't-
something
yeah.
a little
Right,
different.
right.
Yeah.
But like, look, but
Yeah.
you got fans in Australia.
You know?
You kind of gotta make music for the world, bro.
You do.
Yeah.
You know what
do.
I mean? That's just being
sure.
honest. You don't limit yourself.
Get that.
That was a real issue for me over the last few years. Because I say this record is one we did pretty straightforward. I think we cut a reference for it earlier and just kind of shelved it because, you know, it was too boisterous at the time. Felt like I was doing too much or lost in the like real life sauce. Not that music ain't real life, but like when you're ready to get out there and, you know, get on the stage and really to deliver energy to the world, you got to kind of be ready and you know, I don't know. I was not ready to like make music for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta fully believe it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll do it. You'll write it. You'll say it. You meant it when you wrote it and you said it. But it was like, man, that ain't.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
wasn't picking up what
believe
you
that
was
shit.
putting down.
But then that shit's rocking now.
That's why we've taken years to really put our stamp on these songs, because you can listen from multiple angles. You can try to take yourself out of, you know, being the producer or the lyricist or, you know, whoever's recording, and hear it from a different angle.
Well, I like the approach already.
Or know us. I think that was a big deal too. We didn't want to make music that like the homies listen to because they know you. If it came on in the playlist, is it something you're gonna listen to regardless? You know what I mean? And if that was your first initial reaction to the record, run with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
what's
for
the
people,
follow-up for that?
Yeah, for people who are aware of our first single that we dropped in 2021, maybe I'm wrong. We didn't want to deliver something also in that lane next. Like, we kind of wanted to flip it on its head and hit people with something that they didn't expect at all.
Gotcha. I remember when that record dropped, I was like, yo, Div, you singing?
Chill.
Yo,
Facts.
when I
Was it
heard
like
this
a-
man sing
I
in,
was like, dude, what you know?
in my
like
studio
a
for the
singer.
first time, he didn't even believe himself.
Yeah.
And I'm listening and hearing him just belt it out on the
You get your
mic,
Drake
and I'm
on?
like,
It wasn't even like that.
Super light.
no,
skin.
for real.
Probably the easiest song I ever wrote, though. I will
It was.
tell you
It
that.
might have been one. Yeah, it was one take, right?
Yeah, we kind of we did the gist of the melody, and then after I heard it back and realized it didn't sound crazy, then we kind of punched until we got it done.
We didn't even have the auto tune dialed up on it.
Nah,
it was pretty
that's
light.
a fact.
Yeah.
Some
Damn, this is-
little-
Man,
little-
the man can sing.
Like, you know, the layers get added on. Like,
Right.
this all you is what
Right.
he's saying.
These raw vocals.
Yeah, he's raw vocals.
That
We'll,
sound
we'll
good.
release the raw vocals
Y'all
if you want to
making
hear.
me
That's
sound mad
wild.
cool.
Just don't get a BBL, man.
Bro, no, look, I have your number.
We're past that.
I will call you and personally tell you, bro.
I was afraid of that record, man. I was afraid of that record.
Let's get into that. Why were you afraid of it?
Right.
I'm typical Div hip hop, man. You know, I've rapped in the New York basements. You know what I mean? Like, I come from the backpack, and you know, I'm sitting there just listening to the record, dun 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 dun. I'm like, that's fun, it's cool. And then you do it, and them drums hit, and you're like, yo, it's big. I think it sounded big. And I was like, man, what the hell I'm gonna do? Get up there and do my little, you know what I mean, my
Cha-cha.
jazzy jams, and then realizing, not really thinking that my audience was gonna be able to receive it or they were ready to gravitate towards that. And I think I didn't give them enough credit. Because I mean, for me, that's the biggest record I've ever done, personally.
Yeah,
That's huge.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's right up there for me too. Everybody that, you know, is a close friend that listens to my music, that's hands down the favorite their favorite thing that
That's
I've ever
tough.
done. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's. I mean, what's key though is the fact that you're growing and expanding now, as opposed to 5 years down the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now your fan base can say, "Now we were there when he flipped the switch."
Right.
So it doesn't come out of left field 5 years from now, like, "Yo, what are you doing?" No,
Yeah.
he been doing this. Y'all just not catching on, but like
Yeah.
you're training your audience to go with you wherever you want to go.
And that
You know what I mean?
that builds such a sustained relationship with your fans too.
Yeah,
The ones who
yeah.
have seen that progression from, you know, where you were to where you are.
Yeah.
I like seeing artists kind of transition their sound like that. I think it's very telling as an artist that you're able to like make that switch and it don't sound like you know, like sometimes you'll hear something like that's just a little weird, but like no, like especially when you can own it and like you're confident in it, that makes the world a difference.
Yeah.
Good shit. You know, I'm proud of you guys.
Appreciate you.
You know?
Now, Shawn, you said you were in a band. What band are you in?
Yeah,
Name
so
your
we're
band?
called Hypothetical. Pretty much the reason I do music, besides Guitar Hero, the video game, is my homie Matt. We grew up in Philadelphia together, and we still make tracks. We're still doing our thing, trying to play some shows, but we're in 2 different cities. So yeah, we get on Zooms and do production sessions, and
That's dope.
yeah,
Shout out to Matt.
yeah, man. That's why I'm here today, and you know, I'm looking at Div like, you know, now we're really ready to kind of leap to the next level. So I'm going to keep all my projects, you know, going on simultaneously because they allow me to tap into different types of music and you know, just different creativity. But Yeah, man, it's so fun, and that's what it comes down to. Like, if I'm not having fun with it, I'm wasting my time.
Yeah,
That's the key.
for sure.
Yeah.
Keep having fun,
Yeah.
man. The minute you start having fun, it's like, all right, what else can you tap into?
Right.
Want to have fun.
Yep.
Definitely want to have fun.
We gotta have that hypothetical featuring typical Div
Uh-oh.
song, too,
Facts.
at some point.
Man, I'm just glad you still keep answering the phone, bro.
Come on, bro.
Man, like, we was in the studio drinking Bel Air Rosé. He had just took that thing out the package. That shit was on the wall. Man. They really do send niggas plaques. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, the play. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
you got, you,
That's tough.
that's just dope to see, too, though. I will say that, you know, from thugging it with you for a while, man. Like, you ran up on bro at the mall.
That was the
made it
craziest
happen.
thing that's ever
So yeah,
happened.
let's tell that story. So what
Yeah.
what record, the platinum record?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
was
So
it?
it's a song called No More. Travis Scott's on the hook, 21's on it, Kodak's on it, and it's a Metro Boomin production. And this is like 2015. I had just got a corporate job that was in the process of moving me down here. So I was staying in a hotel in Buckhead and like just walking through Lenox Mall, trying to get the lay of the land, understand what I'm getting myself into. And I'm in the Adidas store and I see him right there. Like he's just with his younger sister. This is at a time where like he had just dropped the Drake and Future tape
Yeah.
that he executive produced. So he was like on the come up, but he wasn't like
Yeah.
who he
wasn't
is
him.
today. Yeah.
Wasn't him yet.
Yeah, exactly. So I like sneakily like timed my exit of the mall with his so I could make it seem like I wasn't being a creep and running up to him. And we took a picture and exchanged numbers. I told him I play guitar, record myself, and I've been feeding him just like wave files of guitar and other loops, piano loops, synth stuff ever since. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it took about 3 years before he responded back via email. And he's like, yo, I'm using this for something. I didn't hear the record until it came out, but
That's
That's
hard.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
that was the best feeling I've had with music yet. So
Yeah, man.
trying to tap back
Tap,
into that.
yeah,
you
I was
know?
gonna say tap
Yeah.
that feeling.
I mean, that's a real story though. It shows like, for one, I mean, you said a lot, and for y'all that didn't catch it, I'm just gonna break down what I heard in my head.
For sure.
Like, so number one was really taking a chance on yourself, right? Like you moved from Philly to Atlanta,
Yep.
not really knowing anything about.
I think I
that's-
knew one person.
That's
Yeah.
that's the first huge step right there.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you got here, I know you for a job, but the fact that you said, "No, I got to leave here and I got to go somewhere else," and you did that. That's like the first step. The other thing is just like putting yourself out there. Yo, I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm just trying to see what's going on. I've heard a lot about Lanez.
Yeah,
I just
Lanez,
want to see
yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about Lennox at the time.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I
So-
just strolled in there.
So you in the mall, but the for me the key is, you know that you want to be in the music industry, but one thing that a lot of people that I know of that are in the music industry that they don't take advantage of is actually finding who these people are. So you can be in a room like how we're in a room right now. It's 10 people and probably more, knowing who the people are. Knowing who the execs are, knowing who the producers are, not just knowing who the artist is. Everybody
yeah,
know
I
who
was
the
gonna
artist.
say, please.
Yeah, everybody know the
Yeah.
artist,
Yeah.
but nobody knows.
You gotta learn beyond the mic.
Yeah, learn who the producer is, learn who the A&R is. So
Right.
when you see them,
Managers.
Right.
those people are not getting approached like Future is.
Right.
Like Drake and Future are getting, here, man, bro, just take my phone, bro. I got like all the beats right here. Just take, you know.
Right.
But the producer, fact that you know who they are, and this was at a time when everybody might have didn't know who he was, but you know the producer, you're having a conversation with him, and you put yourself out there like, bro, this is what I do. I record myself. Let me just sing you something. If you like it, come get back to me. And you just kept being persistent. And it's like, no, you know what? He ain't hit me back yet. I'm just gonna keep sending stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
That's
shots on goal at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooter's gonna shoot.
Yeah, you got to
right.
do it. And you know, I think that part, because we're in the society today where it's social media, everybody's accessible. People think if I try to do something for you and you shut me down the first time, it's like, nah, I ain't worry, I'm gonna rock with him. Like, no, that might have just not been
Not
for
been
him.
the
Like,
time.
keep going,
Yeah.
being persistent.
Or they just never heard it.
They never
Yeah.
heard
9
it. Like
times out of
that's
10.
bro. Like,
Never
okay,
got to 'em.
we all have emails right now. I'm positive we got about 500 emails that we haven't even looked at.
Oh yeah, I did.
I'll ask for beats. And the person will send beats, and I'll just not get to them, man. Like,
You know what I
like
mean?
a
But that's
sleazeball.
just the reality. So the fact that you just You got to be persistent, man. Like
Have to.
that's a real story.
Yeah. You got to be outside too.
Yeah.
You can't rely on just online.
Oh man.
Got to be outside.
Yeah.
Got to be
What a
outside.
time to be outside.
Cheyenne, speaking
Because
of
we was
outside,
outside when Twitter was live.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah.
I miss outside.
I was outside this weekend, Cheyenne.
Word.
I was outside. I was
Oh,
outside.
You sound really proud about being outside.
Yeah, I was. So
Too.
I'm gonna tell you my outside story real quick.
Right.
So shout out to the homie Black Tex. We were out. You know, he hit me up. He was like, "Man, I got tickets to
Oh man, I miss Black Day.
I got tickets to Shawn Fallon and Some Good party." It was like, "Man, you want to roll?" I was like, "Cool, bro."
Still throwing parties.
Oh yeah, Sean's still out here. Yeah, he killing it. He killing it.
Right.
So, he was like, "Bro, I want
Right.
to take you to this bar first, so we go hit this bar." So it's a spot in Virginia Holland. So, and I forgot the name of the spot. I could look it up and tell y'all. But here's my night. I walk in and Ray Romano is like right at the door.
Wow.
This is
No way.
yeah,
Right.
this is real life. So like, you know how you open up the door?
Yeah.
He's just like right there. Like I'm like, all right, I'm kind of like, oh, do I need to let you go out?
Yeah, what's
And he just like chilling there having drinks or whatever. But the bar is like, you know, it's a small bar. But it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like you open the door and it's like, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. That's the way my night starts.
began?
It began that way.
Yeah.
And so this bar, they're
a good
playing.
start.
Yeah, it's a great start.
Yeah, for sure.
They're playing music and they have a drink called the ODB, which is like rum. It's all kind of thing. They put the Wu-Tang symbol on
That's
the ice
hard.
cube.
Yeah.
It's
that's
a
hard.
real chill,
Classy place.
classy spot, man. So leave there, go to Some Good. It's a vibe, definitely a vibe. Me being the married man that I am,
Okay.
I'm a very observant person.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean. Know what I'm talking about. See the ring on your hand. So it's so funny. Like we're in that, me and Black, we're in the building. Everybody having a good time, and we go outside, get ready to like leave. And this one young lady come up. She was like, "Yeah, you've been staring at me all night." And I'm like,
Oh, hold up.
I mean, and I'm like, I'm being very honest. I was like, I'm looking. I'm like, you probably talking about somebody else. Cause like, honestly, I ain't no way.
Not
Hey,
paying
Paige, you know,
attention.
That's
I
fair.
mean, but you know, but I'm trying to be respectful. But also,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was
I really haven't. But you know, cool. We're gonna have a conversation.
Boys
Whatever.
look
I'm
at the
outside.
juice.
Let's talk. And I did like this. You know, I did my hand like this so she could say I had a ring on or whatever. She was like, "Oh, you married?" She was like, "Oh, everybody married." And then she said, "You married?" And then it was like, "Yeah, I'm married too." I was like, "Yeah, everybody out here married." And then she just like walked off, which was cool. That was very respectful because I've been around some people who just like, okay, what they got to do
They
with
say
me?
that
Whatever.
different.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Everybody married. What that mean?
Yeah, facts.
So.
Facts. So, yeah, hit it with a so.
So?
I didn't ask, you know,
Right,
but
right.
Good for you.
overall,
Right.
it was a good night. Shout out to Shawn Fallon. They were killing it. Like, I was there the whole night, and I didn't hear anything new. And I love that. Like,
Words.
we were
Nostalgia.
vibing. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
vibing the whole night, and I didn't hear anything past maybe 2018, 2019, maybe.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
Maybe.
tough.
So it was like, that's a vibe for me because, you know, you can hear everything else every day.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right.
shout out to Shawn Fallon. If y'all, they do that Some Good party at a Mazda. I think, is it a Mazda? Is that how you say it? Pizza on Edgewood. It's a party. Follow Shawn Fallon. Shawn Fallon be everywhere.
Oh, you talking about further down on Edgewood?
Yeah, it's like
Like.
thumbs up. on
Oh
that
yeah,
side.
got you. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's the grown-up part of it.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's at a
the
grown up
adult
part of Edgewood. It is
Not-
the grown
not
up part of
the,
Edgewood.
That's the 21 or
Yeah.
that's at least
That's the-
25 and
yeah,
up.
yeah. That's the 30 and up
Yeah,
side.
the 30
You
and
got
up
the-
side.
You got
You
the,
park your car on the street over
oh
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can. I did.
Yeah.
You can park your car and not worry about anything. But
Right.
yeah, it was a cool night, man. Cool night. Definitely a cool night. Outside.
Bro, Edgewood looks so different. I'm always stunned every time I go over there. Like, it's nothing like over there.
What's crazy is the 3 spots that we did all our shows at are all
Alright.
different spots now.
Oh yeah,
Like all 3.
all 3 of them.
Completely different spots.
One is a hookah spot.
hmm
Shit, they both hookah spots. Black Sheep Tavern is no longer there, but it's a lounge type ordeal now.
Yeah.
Bone Lick is a hookah spot, and you know, music room is just not fucking there.
It's just
Yeah.
not fucking
Sound
there.
table is not. Sound table
I
is
miss
actually
Sound Table.
a fucking
Table's
apartment
dope.
complex. It's
Like,
a
so
whole
sad.
Yeah, it's a whole
It's
like a whole
a
structure.
whole
sad.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking miss Sound
It's
Table.
surprisingly, department store is the only thing that's still there in its original form, and like
I don't know what they're doing with it.
I don't know what it is. They closed the doors and they just left the building there. Like there's no one's been in there, no renting out the space. They just sitting on it. I think they waiting on the bag.
Oh, okay.
Because they just sitting like they closed their doors and they did not reopen for
At
anything.
all.
a lot
Yeah.
of blue checks was made in that building.
Oh yeah, that's
1,000%.
facts. That's facts. Yeah, definitely. It was good times, man. Edgewood, good time. It's still Edgewood, but just it's a little different.
It's a lot of difference.
So what do live shows look like going forward?
I was just saying that. I was like, I don't even know who's still doing like shows, like putting on showcases. I think I might bring that back.
Dear
Yeah,
Music Fest
sounds like
will
a
be
gap
back.
in the marketplace.
Yeah,
Mm,
Dear
look
Music
at
Fest will
me.
be back 2023 for sure.
Swear to God.
Yeah, we coming back. We'll announcements.
You
coming
said
later.
2023?
Yeah. This.
Oh,
20
like a live joint?
Yeah, we coming back.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, we coming back.
Playing on an herbal tea and whiskey festival over the summer.
Oh, come on
Oh,
with
y'all
it.
talking crazy.
Come on with it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Manifest.
Yeah.
Manifest.
I got a few people I wanna put on. I just wanna do like 4 shows over the summer, like June, July, August,
Like
September.
on the record joints. Those was dope. You know what I mean? Like you was getting the good venues. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, and then even that, like I don't even know where a venue that could be able to do that at. Like,
Well, that's part of like a lot of it. The pandemic killed that side,
it
like the
murdered
creative side for the
Yeah.
artists.
yeah,
You know, those venues that showcase artists and were home for artists, they got.
done.
It was like, bro, if you wasn't selling liquor and hookah and chicken, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you're
pretty much
you're out of here. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You couldn't. There was no room for a concert style venue.
I
Which is
also
very
think
unfortunate.
that the market got a little saturated before COVID because
yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
in Atlanta, and a lot of places, hotspot places like that, you can turn any type of venue or establishment into a concert hall. You know, and I think that there's something to be said about actually having a real stage, real sound.
Yeah.
You know, coming in and having a real audience, actually asking artists to bring a draw. You know what I mean? Demanding them to do that work. We get a lot of, you put 15 people on a bill, have them sell 7 tickets or give me 150, and you come in here and you and your folks stand around until it's time to go on stage. You know what I mean? You get a lot of that. And so it kind of just numbs like a concert goer
Right,
to what's happening.
right.
You know what I mean? I think the best way to do is to, you know, it's something I would want to do, not even just for me, like as an artist or anything we do, just like go out, find talent you believe in, you really like, be like, hey bro, I got $250 for you, man. I'll curate a show around you. Come out here because I like your sound, I like your music. That's why I think Straight Out the Den was so dope. That's why I thought on the Record was so dope, because you was hand selecting people to come in and basically just do their demonstration. You know what I mean? So I think that's what messed it up more than anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
that,
the world ended.
that and fucking open mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, no shade to any artist that has performed. I mean, I think
You gotta go
you
through
have
that.
to go
You
through
have
that,
to go
but
through
like,
it,
man, it's a few places I was like, there's no way you're coming back here every fucking week with like the same fucking show every week.
Okay, here's another side of that coin too. I think more of us should have kept our same show
Every
and
week,
hit it
though?
over the head. Yes, until it worked. You know what I mean? Until we perfected it. Like true artist development, going out there instead of that.
But at the same spot though.
I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
Same place.
You're saying
Yeah,
the same
I'm
artist
saying
pulling
the same,
up.
Yeah,
I
the
got you.
same time, same venue. Like
I
not
got you.
going to different spots.
got
and
you,
doing
I
that.
got
You know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that I could get with, but like,
It's like when we know that you're gonna be here every week.
without fail
Yeah.
at the same time.
I mean, you know, there's different ways around the model of performance model, but I ultimately think what it is, promoters just got greedy, and
yeah.
they got greedy and they got lazy, and they literally preyed on artists. It's a predatory sport.
Talent wasn't the prize. No
I'm
more.
gonna get the venue, and you know, there's part of it is business. Like, hey, the promoter is putting up all the dough. Like, they're paying for the venue, they're paying for the DJs, they're paying for the marketing, the promotion. But when you come in and you're not vetting the talent, see, it's one thing when you say, all right, it's $50 to perform, which I don't like paying to perform at all. But when you're telling somebody it's $50 to pay to perform, and you're just grabbing the first 20
And
people
it's
that's willing to give you $50 versus saying like, yo, it's $50 to perform, but I gotta like your music, and if I don't like it, then I'm not even gonna reach out to you. Like I'm hand selecting,
Right.
That's part of your brand.
you know,
Yeah.
hand selected part. And the thing is, bro, that artists find out very quick that, oh, it takes me going to this show, I paid my $50 for, and I'm looking around, and the only people that are rocking with me are like the 5 to 10 people that I brought with me.
Right. And then
Yeah.
they leave
They're
afterwards.
ready
So then
to
it's
go.
not even a show.
It's 100 people here,
Right.
but by the time I go on,
They gone.
they gone, and it's my 10 people that came with me, the DJ, the club owner, the bartender, whatever, you know what I mean? And so promoters kept doing it because, I mean, if you look at a promoter standpoint, it's like, man, 20 people, $50, I just made $1,000. It cost me
Right.
$600, $700. You know, my overhead, I just walked away with $300.
Right.
That sound good.
Now I'm known for throwing shows.
That sound real good, but then the
Yeah.
talent is not there. There's no discovery. There's no. If I'm a ongoer, like if I just happen to walk in, I'm never coming back.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen it. That's
I'm
why I'm
never
like,
coming back.
I didn't. I mean, a part of the reason why when I did on the record, I was like, I can't. You have to be good. Because, like, if somebody just walks in here, I don't need to be like, the fuck is this?
Come
Right.
off the
Yeah.
show.
Right.
Yeah.
Who did
reflects
this
on
show?
you.
Yeah,
Chiane?
right.
Yeah.
Cool. Write that
Never-
name down.
Right. Never going back to that shit.
I'd also be interested in promoters telling the artist what song they want them to perform. Just like
That
as
too.
an experiment. Like, yo, I'm curating
Like a
the
really
show.
curated event. Like,
Yeah.
there's, to the point of, like, the lost art of, like, shows. Like, nothing was even curated anymore at that point. It was
Yeah.
just, like, who's going to be on stage? Who can we get in the door? And then, like, that's it. Like, nothing was ever curated. Like, I would love to do, like, obviously, like, an unplugged ordeal. With
Yeah.
just, like,
Like, I want you
one
to do
good
these 3
artist.
B-sides.
Yeah. 3 B.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I would
We'll
love
stage
to
it
do
out.
that.
I think that's all that's
Intimate audience, like on the record, but
Yeah.
like
Yep.
just for that artist. Like I would love to do that. That would be dope.
I mean, it can be done. I think there just needs to be a lot of transparency.
Yeah.
Because I believe if artists knew what promoters had to do to get people there, then there would be a more understanding of just that bottom line. I know people don't want to know that, but the reality is if you are an artist and you can see the nuts and bolts and you have somebody that's showing you the nuts and bolts, then there's more respect. There's
Right.
a better respect level. There's not that, hell, I'm just showing up to perform and then dipping. Because a lot of artists do that too at shows. Like they come there, show up, perform. It's like, all right, I've seen. I mean, you know, bro. Like
shake some hands, kiss some babies. and
I'm talking about not
yeah.
even that. Like I've booked artists that will come on stage. I get them a prime spot. Come on stage,
Oh,
perform,
yeah.
and book it right after that. And I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna talk to nobody. You just like hit
You're
the
not
stage
gonna
and you
network.
like,
You're not
bad
gonna
luck.
mix and mingle.
it's like, what are we doing? You know what
Aw,
I'm saying?
man.
You gotta spend
I
like a
miss the
half
music
hour
room.
to an
Yeah.
hour just working.
You
the
just gotta
crowd.
work
Right.
the room, work the
Right.
crowd, bro. Like these people came out to see you. And if you're leaving it without giving them an opportunity to get to know who you are,
Right.
why
Who's
would
the-
they go
right.
search for your music? I don't
Right.
remember. Yo, who was such and such? His show was dope.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Who you talking about? Oh man, I don't know. Blah, blah.
Lost.
And
Yeah.
it's
That's
lost.
Yeah.
You stick around and mingle now. Like okay, Sean. Okay, Div. Like okay, I like what they got going on. Now there's a connection. Now there's you've really built a memorable moment as opposed to like oh this dude was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
he just performed and dipped.
I used
Yeah.
to ask people for pictures.
That's
Take a
dope.
picture with you. Y'all look mad cool. Let me take a picture with y'all.
It does something though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they gonna remember like, yo, Div asked me for a picture. That's a story.
funny. Like I think one of the on the records I did outside of Word when we moved to the Union, I got a group picture of like me, you. I think you came to
yeah,
that show.
I think yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was huge.
Everybody, that
Yeah.
was the gang.
Yeah, that was
We
everybody.
flew to New York the next day.
That was
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, we definitely did fly to New York. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That was a whole nother experience.
Yeah.
New York, like we were out late with you,
And then
and
going to
no,
New
I
York
think
the
you
next
had an earlier flight than me.
Yeah, I flew out early.
You flew out at like a 5 or 6. I had like a
Jesus
10 o'clock
Christ.
flight. Div was straight Like,
It's rock
Wow.
star shit.
very much rock star.
He made
Very
it
much
mad
rock
cool.
star. That was a good
Instagram
time.
buzzing.
Yeah. What a time to be alive, man.
On the record, performing next day at the top of the World Trade, taking photos. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
that
Take
was
me
def-
back.
Yeah, it was good
Those
times.
were good
Good
times,
times.
man.
Good times. So look, should we bring them in on the like bro-wear stuff and all this? I'm trying
Oh
to
yeah, might as well. I
going
mean,
on?
it's a New Year pod.
New Year, new
We
pod.
gotta-
So
we gotta do them right.
shout out to Lingo Steve. He's not here.
My boy.
We don't know where he at. We ain't gonna talk about where he at, but we're gonna get on him next week.
Oh, for
okay.
sure.
Cause he should have been here.
I'm cussing his ass
when-
out.
when
I already
Div was
cussed
in
his
there.
ass out.
Yeah, we go. You
I was
know.
like, you can't be doing no more PTOs, man. You taking this shit a little too far.
Yeah, hey, trade time
Taking
off on the pod.
advantage.
Yeah, like hold
Yeah.
on.
Steve must be in love.
I don't know what's going on. We
Steve
gonna
out here in love.
we gonna
New
find
year,
out.
new cutty.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for my boy to fall in love.
Yeah.
Right, right.
But bro, where it's crazy, right? Because I was on IG, and shout out to Lil Duval. He posted this,
Mm-hmm.
and he posted like he have his aunties of the week or whatever, and so he posted her as an auntie of the week, and I was like, bro, I don't know what she been.
Who?
Shawnna.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did see that.
I was like, bro, what? You know who I'm talking about? Shawnna,
The rapper.
the rapper Shawnna from DTP.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. All right, getting some
Yeah.
head. Like that was
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Yep.
But I was like, yo, what? Cause you know how she's one of them artists that super dope, super talented, but just kind of dwindled off. And I was like, man, I wonder where she been at. So shout out to Duval, cause he put me on. He put her on my radar. But yeah, bro, what's Shawnna at? That's
Who
what I wanna know.
knows?
I know she out here still. She got a hit record. She's still getting that bag. I know for sure.
Yeah, I want to say she reposted and was like, she's still making music if I'm not
Dope.
mistaken. That's
Out here
dope.
getting to it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of
Shawnna.
rappers, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo,
You
man.
haven't been on the internets and shit, the whole Shawnna shit?
How you come in late?
Hey,
Nah, he just
H,
asked
what
where
it do,
she-
man? Happy New
they
Year.
just like out
She
of
just
nowhere.
asked where he was at. She's at. I'm like, yo, she out here on the internet popping.
He just missed. He probably missed the whole.
He didn't get it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you
my
caught the
bad.
tail end of it. It's good, God.
This
Straight interruption out of nowhere.
why we here on rappers? Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo,
Rest
man.
in
That
peace,
shit
Rest in
fucked
Gangsta
me
peace.
Boo,
up.
man.
Yeah.
Rest in
That shit
peace,
fucked me
Gangsta
up.
Boo, for real.
And everybody else that we lost in 2020.
Yeah, we lost a
That
lot
shit
of
was
people.
bad.
We lost a lot of people.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely rest in peace, Gangsta Boo,
for sure. Oh shit, it's my turn.
Or unless we go, you have a word of the
We
week?
have a word of the week.
Oh man, no, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't overstep.
Well, no, you ain't gonna overstep. Do your whatever you want to do right now. This is your shout out for. I have a bro where I find an artist that I haven't seen or heard from in a while. Now,
Right.
Chiane gives a shout out of the week. Lingo Steve, his name is Lingo. He usually gives a word of the week. So,
Right.
Div and Sean, y'all got to figure out y'all own thing that y'all want to do. But we're gonna pass it to y'all while y'all figure it out. What do you got?
I got a word.
Okay, let's do the
All right,
word.
man, I'm bringing this word around. I'm gonna do a little differently than Steve do it.
Okay.
But I always say this. Me and Good used to say this back in the day, and I want us to carry this into the new year. When you're making goals, you know what I'm saying? You make like a easy goal that you know you could do. I'll make my bed every day this week. Your next goal is like, man, something that's kind of difficult but good for you. I'm gonna drink a gallon of water every day for 30 days. And then you set that one outlandish goal, like ridiculous goal that just seems so completely unrealistic.
Like hitting the lottery or some shit.
And you'd be surprised how many times you fall on that outlandish
You hit
goal.
that. Yeah.
And if we talking about the word outlandish,
Oh, I see
it's
how you set
looking
that up.
or sounding bizarre, unfamiliar. That's one use for it. Or I don't even like how they're using it. When I think outlandish, it's just out there. It's completely out of the norm, unrealistic, like
Is it almost ridiculous?
almost ridiculous.
Almost
That's fair.
ridiculous.
Almost completely ridiculous. So,
Or SO and Typical Div on that new Safe Space joint that drops on Friday, January 13th, sounding
See how he did that?
outlandish.
That's
it's
crazy.
gonna
Yeah,
be
you did
out.
that.
Outlandish.
That's what you call breaking it back around, right?
Man,
You
what?
feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to Sean.
They're good.
Tried.
These guys are good.
They're good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Shit, y'all, my shout out of the week. That's it. That was easy. shout out to Typical Div and Sean. Thank y'all for pulling up on us in the new year. We appreciate y'all for being
Thank
here
y'all.
and
We truly appreciate it.
excited for the new heat. to be in. Hopefully we can make some space for that on the Herbal Tea and Whiskey 16, 17.
We got that thing I hit you up about.
Yes,
we
yes,
gonna.
we have
That's
to talk
off.
about that,
Yeah,
yes.
but we gonna. Yeah,
I got you. Like as soon as we wrap.
Yeah.
Nah, we really appreciate it for real,
For sure.
man.
Thank y'all for
Yeah.
pulling up, man.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Next time we gotta get some of that wine.
Oh, I got y'all. I just actually bottled up some watermelon wine and some more apple. No, this was peach. I know. I'm lying. I got a mango and apricot joint that I just bottled.
That's hard.
You
Yeah,
gotta bring
that
that to the studio, man.
Yeah.
Some of
you
that.
gotta
Sure.
bring that.
I'm trying to encourage everybody who gets a bottle of Typical Div's wine. It's actually, the company's called a Ghetto Venter. So it's like Ghetto Vino.
Oh, this is a new brand.
It's just like
It's an
this,
extension
I'm
of
not trying to
Catholic.
make no money off this.
Okay.
Passion.
This is just something I do because that shit is just fun to do.
Yeah.
I take whatever fruit or whatever's at the crib and ferment it. But I'll encourage everybody to give it like 3 years, kind of like a time capsule. You know what I mean? So when I give you all these bottles, that's why I don't charge no money for them. You know what I mean? It's like, take these bottles, give it 3 years or some time, which goes by fairly fast. You'd be surprised. And then open it up and then get the best out of it. But I
the
got
fact
some
that you
apricot
do that
mango.
shit on a like regular basis is cool
Yo,
as fuck.
you could probably sell that as like a starter kit.
That's true.
They do that for beer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, man. So shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Nah, no doubt.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Well, without further fucking ado, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the No Buffer Podcast, the Culture Ratchet Podcast. We say what we want no buffer, just facts. Last name good, myself, Chiane XO, Typical Div and SØ over here. Lingo Steve will be back next week. We appreciate y'all. And thank you to our beautiful audience over
Thank
here.
you.
Y'all clap it up. Y'all clap it up.
Y'all held it down.
Yeah, I held
Thank
it
you.
That's the
down.
energy.
Today was a lot more cultured than ratchet, but we appreciate it.
Yeah.
My bad. Did we?
Oh no! It was needed. I had a weekend of fucking, so it was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
We came behaved
It's
today.
all about
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
We
Balance.
just square it off.
Yeah.
No, it's all about balance.
Yeah,
You
it was
need
all about
balance.
balance. Now
Yeah.
next week, we might be on some shit.
Yeah, it might be a little more ratchet next week.
For sure. But thank y'all for
Who
tuning in.
ordered gratuity? Like, why is that not on a T-shirt by now?
Because
Damn.
Bro, calm down.
Working
bro.
on it.
Calm down.
We got like a lot of sayings to go
Yeah,
on
yeah.
shirts.
It's on the way.
Who ordered
sure.
gratuity?
Right. But nah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We will see all y'all asses next week. We out.
Yeah.
Let's shout that in the middle of a restaurant. Who the fuck ordered gratuity?